Hello and welcome back to Court Farms. As you've seen from the previous few video clips, we've been doing a lot more baling contracts prior to recording this video. Also noticed that from our bank account. Serious amount of money now. Slight change of plan from the end of the previous video as well. We're not going to get rid of the Massey now. We'll keep this tractor. We will, however, get rid of the Renault. I think that makes more sense. This is a loader tractor. We've got the loader for it. That'll save getting brackets on the new tractor. This one could go down to spare tractor if you like. Let's call it that. The Renault can be upgraded to something of 50 or 60k transmission. CVT to make it a bit easy for us. This is the final silage contract we're doing currently. Most of the ones we've done have been silage ones when they've come up. As you see, we're now on the 3rd day of October. Time has been slowed down again just to prevent it from raining. Doing this is quite difficult. We have leased this trailer for £900, and yes, it is an auto load. We have cheated just because the sheer amount of time it's taken to do all these contracts alongside real life commitments. Let's try and speed the game along a bit. That now gives us an ultimate chance for a big expansion, be it land and machinery. So there is a new tractor coming. See, we've already put some into the AD plant. Got to remember what the controls were for this thing. There we go. Actually own the AD plants, that's a bit of an interesting one. So we've earned some decent money there already. I'm tempted to swap our small master bale trailer for this one. Actually purchase one of these. It's auto load, which would speed some things up. Not realistic, I know, but I think due to time constraints in the real world we might have to look into that side. And it's also bigger, so we can get more bales on it when doing things properly. So first things first, let's get rid of that. Then get into our contracts one. So 10591. See, we're now into all hay, so that ain't gonna happen. There's just a couple of harvesting ones in there as well, which we'll get to probably. So this tractor will stay put for obvious reasons. So first purchase, we are going to go into carrots and veg on here. I'm near the shop, so I might as well grab it while I'm down here. We're going to need a vegetable harvester. So coming into the shop, could go for these smaller ones, but this is out of the question, as are these two. But I'm leaning more towards 4D's Armour Salmon mod for this. Purely because it's 2 rows and a tanker. We'll keep it standard to keep the cost down. So that's our first purchase. So we can pick that up. Drill wise, we'll keep to the smaller ones, I think, at the moment. So we come back for that. So we decide what we're going to do about a tractor. So there's some herbicide to clear up from the air as well, what I had to buy. So we're going to need a drill, a bed tiller, and also a plough or subsoiler for this. We'll find a field of veg to plough on as well. So we'll make use of the premium expansion on here. Have the route trailer already. I think it was the route one we got. So this will reach over the side, I believe. Then you won't have to change the tractor. Oh, sorry, trailer. Some fields of veg. When we do, we'll probably field flip them anyway. And we'll have our own field of veg for next year. Got the grain trail actually, I think, so this will still reach. So that's purchase number one. Number two, sell our Renault, which has got more hours on now. So 445637, now 478. It's recouped a lot of the cost of the harvester there. 32, 4th and 83, so that one's alright. So I want another tractor around this size, but preferably a little bit bigger. So let's have a look. I've made sure we've got plenty in now. No particular allegiance to brands. Go try and stay away from standard tractors. We won't go case on here. You've got some Deutz ones, but they're fairly high priced. Got some reasonably priced Fendt. So 700 series Fendt 724, something like that would be ideal. And we've got some John Deeres. and of course New Holland's. Don't think we'll go for two masses. Pearly really, because if we spec this up to about a 240 or a 260, by the time we've got it onto wide tyres with GPS, we're looking at sort of 239,500. McCormick again, will not a fan of them. New Holland, so 270. So T7245 would probably be big enough. It's 209,000. Need it on some decent tyres as well. I tend to prefer the Continentals, if I'm honest. That gives us 260 horsepower, or we completely go whole hog and go up to 270. Make sure we're well capable. That would still leave us enough money to do a lot of things with, shall we say. So looking at 223,500 if we went for that, or as I initially was looking at. We've got our fence. Our 724. Could put some real big ass tires on it, but I think they're a bit too big. Perfect for drilling, but too wide for everything else. Whereas those ones are about right. So we're actually above the price of what the New Holland is for less horsepower, unfortunately. I've always preferred the older green as well. To get to that horsepower in the John Deere, I think we're going to be looking at quite a bit of money as well. So we're going to be into the extra large frame. Go straight into Continentals on wide wheels. Standard roof with extra work lights, with the fully LED light package. All additional lights. So 243,000 at the moment for that one. That's for the 6230. 6250 is, considerably more, obviously. When we could have a blue one for less money. So I think blue is the answer here. Don't think it's going to matter if we make too much difference which one we go for. If we go for the HD or the standard. T7 HD. It's 225. Could potentially be a bit big for us, I think. Whereas if we stay with where we were originally. Make sure we've got a relevant plate on it. No, I'm not leaving that one, whether some people like me to or not. That's our new tractor. So still 254,000 in the bank. To go with the new tractor, we have a relevant weight block. Got to have a plough now. There's no choice in that one really. Proper plough, not the eco one. So 21,300 for a Besson. It's got to be suitably big enough for the tractor as well, obviously. 28.5 for Kuhn. 21,200 for Lemken. 22 for Pottinger. And 35 plus for Rabi. Bear in mind, we're still trying to keep costs down a little bit here. So what are we, £41,000 for a plough? I think that is above our budget. Because if we're going to spend that much, we might as well put a bit more and go to something like that. So 12k with that one, 14k with Lemken, so I'm a little concerned that that may not be a transport wheel, but we shall see. We'll go with the Besson this time. So let's go across and grab them. Basically get them out of the way before we buy any more veg stuff. So otherwise the shop area is going to be too full to take it. That will be our plough. Transport. This is on our side of the road. So now the shop area is clear. The last two components for now of the veg equipment. We can't justify a 6 metre at the moment, but what we can justify is a 3 metre and the little 3 metre 4-bed drill, and that's all our veg kit. So still at £184,000, even having spent that. One field we're going to purchase, which will be coming into veg. I think we're going to buy a few cows as well. We've got the capacity for them. We're going to have some more grass as well because the field next to the farm will be ready to cut in November. Yes, I know not usually feasible to do hay in November, but we'll work to the constraints of the game on this one. So it's quite a major expansion we've had now. So we've got a full range of cultivation equipment, drills for veg and drills for cereals and beans, harvesting for cereals and harvesting for vegetables. Obviously not sugar beet. Try to stay away from that. So all the hours I spent doing the contracts have paid off now. So we have two 50k tractors on the premises. See if I can remember where the buy point is for the cattle. So Holsteins. Still think we want 60, but another 10 would do nicely. We'll have them delivered as well, just for ease. Gives us 20 cows. Still got feed in the trough and straw in the barn. Right, field wise, the last step of this. Want fields which are clear, so not cropped, or harvested as well, either or. So that one's a nice easy one for us to get in and out of. $62,000 for that field. So trying to keep them within a sensible boundary. If we buy that one, we've got very little money left. So for now we'll just have that one. We'll have a look around some veg fields before we start the next video. But for now, that's where I'll leave this video. So I'll say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again in the next one. Goodbye for now.